All right, viewers, getting these top updates coming in. We told you that there is a blast in the national capital in Delhi, and as we speak, we see that the special teams have arrived already. The special cells terror unit is on the scene. Sources indicate that the initial forensic analysis suggests a crude bomb was involved. Multiple teams from Forensic Science Lab are investigating, and nearby CCTV DVRs are being seized. Special CP of the special cell is also present to oversee the situation and take a look at all this. Top updates which are coming in. Initial FSL probe suggests a crude bomb could be behind that blast, and we told you that initially news had come in that there was a blast outside the CRPF school. This happened early in the morning. Then we came to know that fire tenders had reached the spot. Now we see that most security teams have now reached. This time you can see that after the area was secured, Special Cells Terror Unit is also on the scene. FSL team is also on the spot. Those are pictures coming in Prashant Vihar. Now, this happened right outside the CRPF school in Prashant Vihar. We're trying to get you more details. We also have our reporters on the ground. Let's go to my colleague joining us, Piyush Shori, joining us live. Piyush, if you could take our viewers through what is happening, because we see special teams have already been called in on the spot. And as time is going, since morning we saw that the blast happened in the morning, but then we saw more and more special teams have come on the spot. If you could take our viewers through what is happening as we speak right now and the investigation.
So I will just request our video journalist V. Narudeshwar to just show the visuals over here so that you can get a fair sense of idea, and not only you, but even our viewers who are viewing us at the moment, they get a fair sense of idea of what has been happening over here. Now this area is in Prashant Vihar area of Rohini, which is in northwest Delhi, and while the blast occurred on the boundary wall of the CRPF school, it is important to note over here that there is also another school over here, the Lancers Convent School, which is just in the vicinity. So yes, you can understand that this area, which is in congested area of the city, this area where the blast has occurred on the boundary wall of a CRPF school, also perhaps may not be the only target as one may seem, but there's also another school which is in vicinity of it. In fact, what the people over here have been telling us is that the blast was so forceful that you could hear the sound of it just 2 kilometers from the area where this blast occurred. And taking into consideration thereby of several speculations which is now being reported following this blast, several teams that include the National Security Guard, that includes the National Investigating Agency, that includes the Delhi Police Special Cell, that includes the Delhi Police Crime Branch, and that also includes the Forensic Branch. All people over here are present, all officials over here are present, because it seems now that perhaps what may seem to begin with a blast of a very light magnitude perhaps may not be that so, and you can understand this from the number of people and officials who are over here investigating. Let me just tell you that those officials of the Delhi Police that have investigated the bomb blast in Delhi in the past are also present over here. And it is also important to note that by chance, this is a foul play involved. This is going to be the second time this year in Delhi where such kind of incident has occurred. Earlier too, we saw that there was a light intensity blast that had occurred outside the Israel embassy. Now what we'll do is we'll also try to have a word with some of the local population over here to make our viewers understand that what they feel about it. आप यहाँ के लोकल हैं?
जी, यहाँ से हम कुछ 200-300 मीटर दूर रहते हैं। और
आप बताइए कि आपने क्या देखा?
मैंने देखा 7:42 पर मैं आ रहा था, तो इतना तेज धमाका हुआ कि जैसे पता नहीं क्या हो गया हो। तो मैं इधर देखा तो इतना ज़्यादा धुआं 200 मीटर तक तो कुछ नज़र ही नहीं आया था, और इतनी ज़्यादा स्मेल आ रही थी उसमें, इतनी ज़्यादा स्मेल आ रही थी कि जैसे सांस घुट जाए।
यहाँ पे उस टाइम आबादी कितनी थी जब यहाँ पे, मतलब
उस समय कोई धुआं इतना था कि नज़र ही नहीं आ रहा था। फिर जब धुआं कम से कम 15-20 मिनट बाद धुआं था हल्का हुआ, उसके बाद देखा तो मतलब यहाँ लपुड़ी वाले का लोग खा रहे थे, उसमें खुली हुई थी दुकान। ये
किसी को चोट वोट तो
किसी को चोट नहीं आई, कुछ मतलब गाड़ियों के शीशे टूटे हैं, प्लस में दीवार जैसे दुकानों के आप देख रहे हैं लपुड़ी वाले कुछ साइन बोर्ड टूटे हैं, बाकी नुकसान किसी को नहीं।
नुकसान बहुत ज़्यादा हो सकता था बिकॉज यहाँ पे 2 स्कूलें हैं. हाँ बताइए.
यस, अगर ये संडे ना होता आज के दिन और स्कूल खुले होते तो पता नहीं क्या हो जाता, क्योंकि इतना ज़्यादा यहाँ भीड़ होती है सुबह के टाइम, बच्चे सारे आते हैं निकलते हैं, किसी को भी कुछ हो सकता था.
You can understand that these are some very warning words. These are some very cautionary words that have been given to us by the local residents over here that perhaps the damage would have been much larger. And I would continue my video journalist to just show the visuals over here because not only the Delhi police officials but now the National Security Guard officials are also present over here. They're taking the visuals, they're taking the images over here because you can get a fair sense of what may seemed earlier that it was this was a blast of light magnitude, perhaps may not seem so because now several officials of the Delhi police, and while I say not only Delhi police now, but even central agencies have come over here to ascertain the reasons of the blast and why this blast occurred at the first place. We now hope that following this investigation, which I think is now going to prolong for a long time, the officials are going to come forward and going to give the viewers and give us the reason about why this blast occurred. And lastly, I would just like my visual to just show that the area where the blast occurred, even the NSD over here is there. They are also trying to find out that whether there are some more explosive substances which are present over there, because now you can see from the ground that not only the Delhi police, but even the National Security Guard, the National Investigating Agency, and all the central agencies have also come out and have begun to probe this entire matter. So yes, we now hope that the investigating agencies are going to come out and tell us about what real causes were there of this light intensity blast. Back in the studio.
Right, Piyush getting us those top details coming in. We also spoke to the eyewitness. Piyush has spoken to the eyewitness saying it was a huge blast in the morning. Nothing could be seen. And the eyewitness very clearly saying that if it was a Monday when students would be coming to school, kids would be coming to school, that would be quite disastrous if such an incident had occurred on a Monday. Those are pictures coming in. You can see live from the blast spot. We see special teams have already reached the location. We have FSL teams, crime team, bomb disposal squad team escort to the spot. You can see that those pictures of the teams are looking for more bombs. They're scanning the area. I want to go back to my colleague, Piyush. Piyush, just take our viewers through, the special teams that they have reached. They are looking for more threats, more bombs, different squads. Even a K9 squad is on the spot looking for suspicious materials. Go ahead.
So I will just continue my video journalist to show the visuals over here because the visuals over here are revelatory. The visuals over here now show and tell that there may be lot which may be involved than what met the eye and what was thought earlier. You are seeing that not only the Delhi police officials, but now even the National Security Guard officials have come over here. They are trying to find out that what exactly was the real reason of this blast. As what we have been told, and there are several speculations that are making the rounds now. As what we have been told by the sources is that there was a small crude bomb that may have resulted in this explosion. Having said that, this is all source-based information. We hope that following the investigation which is being done, and you can see that not only the Delhi police now, but even the officials from the National Security Guard are doing the investigation, the visuals of which are being shown to you by my video journalist, Vijay Narudeshwar. There is definitely something now which needs to be told to us by the officials following this investigation. Was this a foul play that was involved? Because of what we have come to know from the local population over here, this is a crowded area, this is a congested area. This was not only the CRPF school, but just few meters from here, there is also another school, the Lancer Convent School. Thousands of students come over here to study. So yes, if this blast would have occurred by chance on the weekday, God forbid, perhaps the damage would have been much larger than what it has been now when this blast has occurred on Sunday. And while I speak, I want my video journalist to just continue on the visual because you are seeing that through several devices, through metal detectors and through several devices, the National Security Guard is trying to find out and trying to investigate of what exactly are the real causes. While I speak this, I also want to tell you that the Delhi police have also made their officials come over here to investigate the matter. And because Delhi in the past have also had a horrible experience of bomb explosions, so those officials who have probed the bomb explosions in the past have come over here. Also important to note over here, Shivangi, that if by chance this is a foul play involved in this is going to be the second time this year when such kind of incident is going to take place. Earlier in February this year in Israel Embassy, near Israel Embassy, there was a kind of explosion that had taken place. The investigation in that case is also ongoing. So we now hope that after there is going to be the investigation which is going to be done, the Delhi police as well as all the officials who are investigating the matter are going to come forward and going to give us the entire truth. Back to the studio.